Hey there, folks. Foggy here. Welcome to day 287 of my year of solo board gaming, considered by many to be ill-advised and stupid. And we are playing Tiny Epic Galaxies. We have moved on to the easy Rogue Galaxy Rothkull, and you'll notice that there's some difference in some of the stuff here. So, for example, you lose one electricity or one energy, you lose one culture. That's kind of the same as the first galaxy. But then once you get up to third level, Rogue requires 2 energy as opposed to steals 1 culture. Then sends one of your ships back -1. Advances all ships +1. That's pretty nasty. But same basic rules apply. We've got our planets set out here. A lot of high scoring planets to start off with, and I feel like my strategy here has to be, let's just focus on getting like one of the 7s to sort of jump up to the beginning. So right now we're at 0 points, and we're supposed to announce at the end of every turn how many points we're at, and I'll try to remember to do that because I think I did a pretty good job of that yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right in. I'm going to roll 4 dice here because I'm a fledgling empire. My first priority has to be, let's get this empire up, and looks like we can do that right away. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Move our empire up, which means on the next turn we'll get to use 5 dice. However, I do have to move my energy down 2 because you can't mix and match. You can't move both of those down by 1. I'm going to use my free reroll to reroll all of these because none of these are going to do me any good. I can't use any of the dice, any of those dice. What I really need, oh, for Pete's sakes. Okay, well, I'm out of energy, and that was a spectacularly bad set of dice rolls. Holy cow, that could not have gone worse. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our opponent's turn, who is starting off with 5 dice, but again, with our opponent, we re-roll these. We roll these one at a time. Oops. So first up, I lose 1 energy. Well, I can't lose 1 energy because I'm down to 0, so screw you. All right, let's see. Launches a ship. Okay, well, they're immediately going to go ahead and get on this planet. Third dice. I can't lose any energy, so that does nothing. Launches another ship. Apparently, this is what happened. This is where all the launched ships go. Fifth dice, and once again, no energy. That is a nice little full house there. All right, I get to roll 5 dice. I'm going to roll these 5 dice, and let's hope I can get some energy and some ships out because this is starting to hurt. All right, I got some ships out. So we're going to go ahead and use both of these to get a ship onto the surface of this particular ship, and then we're immediately going to launch into the next, get them onto the orbit so they can try to get in there. I then have energy, and I'll go ahead and use the energy. I get 2 energy here, which is pretty pathetic, to be honest. And then I also get some culture, but I can't use anything with the culture. Because basically it would be 1 culture for every ship that's on a thing with culture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to re-roll this for energy. And did not come up. I'm going to spend 1 energy to get energy. And unfortunately did not work. Okay, so neither of these are really going to do me any benefit. They're going to both go up here, and that is the end of my turn. And I am flailing here. Good Lord. All right, so second turn for the Rogue Galaxy, and it gets 1 culture. So it's going to gain culture for every ship that's on a planet with culture. And typically when you start off, it's getting 4 per turn because this thing counts as 4 culture as well. Instead, it's only got 2 ships on the thing, and neither of these are culture based. So guess what? You're only getting 2 culture, which is good. It's going to, I now lose 1 energy, so I'm right back to where I started. That's awesome. It's going to advance this one. Yeah, it pretty much, it can use every dice now. It's a little scary. So it's going to move 1 on this one. And it's going to launch its 3rd ship. I don't know why I moved this out here. That should stay there. This should come here. And the energy thing, or culture thing, should be on here. There we go. It's moving a lot. It's fortunately progressing a lot slower than the beginner galaxy did, and not through any sort of aspect of it being an easy galaxy versus beginner galaxy. It just simply hasn't gotten the energy or dice. It hasn't rolled the energy once yet. All right, let's go ahead and roll my 5 dice, and hopefully, I really need some energy. I really need a lot of energy here. Okay, well, I got 1 energy, so that's good. I'll go ahead and move up 2. I should remember that I can follow by spending a culture, because I feel like that's going to be helpful. I also feel like I should go ahead and get this out now. Let's get this other ship out here. We're going to go, I think we're going to go here, because this is at least going to be easier to get. And I'm going to go ahead and use these 2 to move myself forward on this track, so at least now I'm a little bit ahead. And then this, I can't do anything with this, so I am going to re-roll it and hopefully get my 1 free re-roll and hopefully get energy or like advance one of the ships. All right, it's culture, so that does me no good. All right, that's it for me. It's now going to start rolling its dice. It's going to advance on both tracks involving economics. It's going to advance on its track involving diplomacy. It's going to advance on both tracks involving economics. I'm a little worried because it is moving quickly. Holy crap. Can I just say, I feel like the dice are statistically messing with me. All right, and it's going to get 3 energy. That was just mean. That was there's no other way to say it. That was mean. I am screwed. I'm just absolutely screwed. Okay. So I finally get some energy. Woohoo. And I just realized I should actually be here. I should not be on the track yet. So I'm going to get 1 energy, believe it or not, which would be enough to go ahead and I'm going to launch and basically just use the others to move. So I'm on 2. And that uses all 5 of my dice. All right. This is hurting. At least now I can upgrade on the next turn. I'll get another ship to put out there. Energy. So its energy is 1, 2, 3. So it's going to max out on its energy, which means it will be upgrading on the next turn. More energy, so that's just wasted. I lose one energy. That's awesome. I'm so glad that I was able to get that extra energy. It's going to gain culture equal to 2. So it still is not maxed out on culture yet. And it's going to launch a ship. But it can't launch a ship because there's no places for it to put planets. There's no planets out there. So it's going to advance instead on every one of these that have economics, and it is almost completely... That is 1 more economics, and it's done. I need 3 economics. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and follow on that economics one. I don't think I ever really think about following, because to me it just feels... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and follow on that and move this guy 1 closer. That way, at least if I get 2 economics, I can snipe this planet out from under him. Okay, so we got a lot of things going on here. First up is energy, which is still only going to be 1. But we do have our upgrade available. So we're going to use that, and that's going to give us another ship. Okay, and then this is bold. I'm going to re-roll all of these because I really need to get two of these. And I did it. Oh my god. Holy crap. Holy crap and crapola. So that is going to be that, and I get this, which is acquire 2 culture. All other players acquire 1 culture. And I think I ran into this before, where this doesn't quite slide underneath the way that I would like. There we go. All right. So it returns to here. This is going to return to here. Can't launch the ship yet, and I've already re-rolled. I could send a ship out to here. I feel like that would just be a bad idea. I don't have any energy left to spend. I have no culture left to spend, so that's it for that. So currently I am at, by the way, 7 points. I have 7 points. Oh, and I forgot to upgrade this. That was stupid. All right, so now it's the Rogue Galaxy's turn with its new upgraded. It takes away 1 culture from me. Fortunately for it, I have no culture. It's going to launch a ship, and I really should have drawn another ship. Oof. That's going to go quick. Let's move this over so I don't knock it. Energy. So currently it is on... It's going to get 4 energy. It's just going to jump right up. And it is completely maxed out on energy. And it's going to launch a ship, but it can't do that. And we re-roll it again. It launches. Still get that launch ship thing. So it is maxed out. So it's going to go up by 1. And we're going to roll. Really, I need 3 diplomacies if I want to have any chance of completing this game in a reasonable manner. So I got 1. So that's going to allow me to move here. Now, what's interesting is I've got these 2 upgrades, and the upgrades actually allow me to do this thing. It would basically force it to be at max culture, which I think is okay. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to use these to max out our culture. And then we'll do a reroll, because we can't really use either of these. Our free reroll gets us energy and... All right, so for the energy, we're going to get 3 energy out of this. And we also get to upgrade. So we'll upgrade to our next level, which is here. This should actually be here. This is on this level. You either go up by 1 by dice or 1 by ship. And then that's going to use all our culture. All right. So now we move on to our good buddy here, who's now rolling 6 dice instead of 5. And gets energy. Which means pretty much they are going to be at 4 energy right from the get. They are going to try to launch a ship, but they can't. They are going to go up and claim a whole... Well, they're going to claim 1 planet. They're about to claim another planet too. This is not good. Yeah, there's their other planet. So already they're at 9. Plus their empire is worth 3, so they're technically at 12. 1 more, and they gain all the energy they still needed to upgrade. And 1 more of these, but this actually does no good, so we have to re-roll it. Re-roll it once, and it gets energy. All right, so its energy is at max, so it upgrades its empire. If you, by the way, hit the skull thing, you automatically lose, and I have a feeling that that's going to happen today. Come back here. All right, so we're going to take 3 more actions. It launches a ship, but can't. I don't think we re-roll for any of these. It advances 1 on this plot right here and gets more energy. But it can't do that because the energy is already off. No, it can do that. It's going to gain 4 energy, I think, for that. And then the culture comes off, so the culture's done. And we're screwed. So two diplomacies would help us out a lot because it would allow us to jump up to 14 plus our thing. And oh wow, that's interesting. All right, so did we get any diplomacy? We got one. We've got energy, so we can go ahead and use 3 energy. Gain 3 energy. It's gonna move us up to 6. Which means we can now upgrade. So we're gonna go up to 5. That's gonna push us down to 1. Claim that other ship. This is gonna do me no good. This is gonna do me no good, and the energy thing could do me good. But I think I'd rather actually take the free reroll. I'm going to reroll all of these, and with some luck, gain this one ship. Gain this one planet. That would be awesome. Okay, well, that did not work. We're going to go ahead and use 1 more energy. And that's going to give us 4 energy, I think. So we're up to 5. And we're going to use energy to reroll. We're going to use energy, like I said, to reroll. We're going to use this to acquire 1 culture. And we're going to use this to launch a ship. All right. It is now still at 6. It's almost at the point where it's going to get more energy, get another upgrade. That would be bad. It cannot use this because there's no planets out there that have economic development. So it does use this. So it will advance its 1 ship there, but we're going to follow, which is why I gave myself, oh, it should have been at 2 culture. So there's 1 culture now. We're at 1. But I'm going to use that to advance that, and we get this planet. Which is awesome. So now, I don't know why I'm so dead set on trying to get this under here. I feel like that's the promise of this game, is that you can just slide these cards underneath. And I think it has to do with the surface of the table more than anything else. If I had like a nice plastic, like a nice mat on here, maybe it would work differently. So currently, I'm at 17 points. And that's important because that does mean that I could potentially still manage to win this game. I don't know how. There's its last energy. So now it's maxed out on energy. It's going to launch a ship. It's going to go right to here. It's going to gain more. It can gain more energy. It can't advance on economics, so it's instead going to gain on culture. Right now it only gains 3 on culture, so that's good. We don't want to gain any more actions. It does get a 6th one, and we'll get those actions anyway. Awesome. All right, so it's done there. It's going to advance 1 more, which means on the next turn it gets to roll 7, and then take 3 more actions. It's going to launch a ship. We're going to actually follow on this one. So it's going to launch a ship out to here. And I think what I'm going to do is follow using my last bit of culture so that at least I have a shot on this planet. Culture. Can't do anything there. Culture. All right. Let's replace this. That's 2. So we need to do 2 things. We need to upgrade, ostensibly if we upgrade and we snagged this 1-star planet, we could win. Right now it is at 17. It's getting 8 points for the for the galaxy. Oh, and I should point out 1 more upgrade and it's done. That's it. We're game over. So right now we're at 17 for them and we're at 20 for us. Is that right? No, we're at 17 for us as well. But getting it up to our max and then getting this planet is where we want to be. We're going to roll 6 dice, and our goal is to get 1 energy boost, 1 upgrade, and 2 diplomacies. Okay, looks like we might be in luck here. So we've got 1 star, 1 energy here. So this means that we're going to go up to 7. And that's good, because now we can upgrade our galaxy for a total of 6. That brings us down to here. We have 1 diplomacy, so we'll advance here. And then we have a whole bunch of dice that are extra that do us no good. So we're going to reroll all of them. And there it is. That is the diplomacy that we needed. We gain this planet. Borrowing their ship. That's not good. And this goes down here. If we had rolled an upgrade, we also could have won, because the upgrade we could have used with that most recent ship. Like, really, I just want to slide you under there. There we go. I want to make you look nice and pretty. All right. We don't need these last 2 dice, because we are now at 8 plus 5 plus 7 plus 1. That is 21. We have managed to complete our goal of beating Rothkel, the easy galaxy in Tiny Epic Galaxies. And we did so in 20 minutes. So that's not a bad time. All right, folks, thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow.